Embarking on a journey should be fun and exciting, not a hassle. Olivia Horton is standing by with the top products for your next vacation from consumer resource Best Reviews.
The winter weather may have you thinking of a beach getaway, or maybe you just want to take advantage of the cold and hit the slopes. Joining us now with products to make your next trip a breeze is Senior Director of Content Operations at Best Reviews, Jacob Palmer. Jacob, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. You know, it's always a great time whenever you can get the family together and get out there.
If we're packing our bag and getting everything first started, what's that first step?
Yeah, so obviously, you know, you want to have that good bag, especially when you're building out. You don't always think about the checked luggage first. You want to make sure you got the right thing to carry on with you. And this one from Park & Coop is one of our absolute favorites for a few reasons. Number one, it's a really interesting company. Park & Coop is mom-owned, and you can tell that it's going to be super functional for moms because it's very structureless, which is great for flying. It means you can get it under the chair in front of you easy. It means it's going in the overhead even easier. So we love it for that, and you can just get so many different things in there.
And what if you want to put snacks in this bag for that traveling?
Well, again, you're talking about moms, you know, and as a parent myself, I know that you don't go anywhere without some snackos to bring with you. And so what we have here is the one in front from Packet is this snack tray. And then the one behind it is a great item, I think, for all year round. It's a bento box from Packet.
Amazing. Now, we got the food and the snacks covered, but what if you need to stay hydrated, Jacob?
And this is my favorite one of the bunch that we brought today. It's just a great idea, and it's a water bottle from Miva that doubles as a foam roller. This kind of allows you to consolidate a couple essential items into one.
Now, what about the essentials, Jacob?
Yeah, so this is one thing that I always forget, is the toothbrush. So, you know, the ultimate travel essential here. This is an interesting product from Mouth Watchers because as you can see back here, you know, it's a true travel toothbrush that will then fold up into itself. So again, you're being super space conscious. Maybe this is your way to cut down on the checked luggage as it gets more and more expensive.
Absolutely. Now, not only is brushing your teeth an essential, but so is taking your pills with you when you travel.
You know, you got to be able to bring your prescriptions out with you. And so this is an interesting product from PillyPal, and it comes with these helpful stickers as well. So you can even set everything up and, you know, be able to kind of like code it so you know what's
Decipher it,
when you're out there. But what's great too is it's multifunctional because you could also use this for jewelry, and you can also customize, you know, how many different compartments you're putting in there, how large are they. They've got two different models that give you a couple choices there too, and it's also super durable. So you can throw it in with a bag with a bunch of other things, whether it's your backpack, carry-on, whatever, and if you know you're going to be good and it's not going to be, you know, compromised anyway that way.
Incredible. All right, so we have some of our essentials. Now moving on to over here, I'm not even sure what this is.
Yeah, so this is called the Hungover AF, and it's a very interesting product. Again, you know, it works great for travel. You throw it in the freezer wherever you get. It gets nice and cool, and then you pull it down over your head, and it relieves some of that pressure, some of that headache.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is basically just like no more headache on wheels. Okay, well, heading on to sleep, we need a good night's sleep when we're traveling, and it's hard sometimes.
Yeah, and so we brought a couple interesting ones here, starting with this travel pillow. This is just nice. And the design of it isn't like your typical, you know, travel pillow where it's more small. This is set up to cover you basically shoulder to shoulder. And so what these are is they're dots. They're called dark dots from Lofty. And you can just go around your hotel room and set them up on everything. So that way, you know, you can keep it nice and serene the way you want it.
So thank you so much for all of the traveling essentials, Jacob. We appreciate it.
And thanks so much for having me.
Of course. If you want to learn more or shop any of these products, you can always visit bestreviews.com or scan the QR code on the screen.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar, and you can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website after today's show.